The Crotchety Old Men podcast is not a registered investment, legal, or tax advisor or a broker-dealer. All investment financial opinions expressed by or on the Crotchety Old Men podcast are from the personal research and experience of the owner of the site and are intended as educational material. Although best efforts are made to ensure that all information is accurate and up to date, occasionally unintended errors and misprints may occur. Before you invest or make any investment-based decisions, consider your own personal circumstances. You should do your own research and seek advice from a financial professional.
Greetings, and another wonderful day it is with the Crotchety Old Men. Hi, I'm Gary Smith, retired investment advisor for commercial real estate. Cut my teeth about 10 years ago on single tenant net lease properties, on how to buy them, sell them, finance them, as well as enjoy the monthly passive income that single tenant net lease provides. Joining me in the studio today is my main man, George Crumley, my partner in crime. George, good day to you, sir.
Thank you, Gary. Everything's good. So how are you doing?
Man, I'm doing exceedingly fantastic. If I had wings, I'd take off and fly.
That's always good to hear, Gary. Yeah, I'm enjoying that what they call financial freedom, which gives me my time back. I'm doing whatever I can whenever I can. So hey, I'm just enjoying life, man. You know, after 40 years of in corporate America, 40 years of investing in both real estate and the stock market, you know, I'm in a position now where I can enjoy my what they call fruits of my labor. So hey, every day's a sweet day. Every day's Saturday. That's what I'm gonna say. Every day's Saturday.
It's a
So what we
wonderful
talking about
thing.
today, Gary?
Hey, let's talk about bonds.
Okay.
And you're an astute investor, so educate us about bonds, especially this thing. I've heard something about IBonds. What is that, George?
Absolutely, absolutely. As everybody knows right now, you know, the stock market's taking a beating. So one of the keys that we always talk about on our, you know, Crotchety Old Man podcast is diversification. You know, how do we still dibble dabble in the market? How do we still get that edge on inflation? You know, what can we do with our money? You know, these are the kind of questions that come up on a daily basis. So there's a I bond, which is basically a U.S. savings bond. It's supported by the government. And right now they've got a teaser rate. And when I say a teaser rate, maybe it's a short term. So it's from, if you buy it today, it's good to October of 2022 of 9.6% on your money. Okay. So, which is pretty good, I think. What do you think?
Doggone right, 9.62%. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't know anywhere that you can get it and still sleep well at night.
And see, that's the thing about these types of investments. You know, you got to look at what kind of investor you are. If you're investing for the long term, you're investing for college for kids. You know, these are pretty good. You can put up to $10,000 a year in it.
Wow.
Like I said, it's a teaser rate, so the rate is going to fluctuate based on the Treasury note. But I personally have bought I bonds over the years, and I've seen them go up as high as 11%. So it's going to be some flexibility in the rate, but you're going to make some money. And here again, it's got some fencing around it. For example, you've got to keep it for at least 5 years. If not, there's usually a penalty, meaning that, say, for example, after the first year, you decide you want to. So say you want to hold it for a year before you can do anything with it. So you hold it for 18
Mhm.
months. Well, they're going to take the last 3 months of interest away. So you're only going to get 15 months worth of interest. So it's those type of penalties. So you have to, you know, read the fine print, do your investigation, and see if it's the right investment for you. But hey, you know, like I said, for those that are shopping around for something else to stick their money in, it might be a good thing.
How is I bonds taxed? Are there any tax
They're
credit?
the taxing is going to be determined here again on how quickly you try to
Okay.
cash it in. That's number one. Like I said, it's a long term investment. It will actually pay you interest for the next 30 years. So you say 30 years is a long time, but if I'm 25 years old and I'm looking for something for retirement, it's going to give me 30 years worth of interest. That's not bad. So, but as far as from a taxation perspective, if you use them for college education, there's a certain tax rate. If you just cash them in, just for the cash, and it appear again, depending on the tax bracket you're in, it's going to be a different tax rate. So it's going to fluctuate based on how you do it, when you do it. So here again, I strongly suggest that you investigate that portion here again to see if it fits your need.
And George, you may have said this already, but what does the I stand for in I bonds again?
The I in it stands for investment.
Investment bonds.
Yeah,
Okay. And those are backed by the U.S., good old U.S. government, right?
correct, correct.
Okay. It's
Right.
about as safe as you can get in America, isn't it? As far as fixed income.
It is one of the things that's out there. You know, you got to keep looking for these nuggets, these little things, hidden gems that are out there to invest in. So yeah, I mean, this is one of the things that's out there.
Now, bonds, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but can't they be will to other family members upon one's death? I mean, is that transferable? I guess that's the word I'm looking for.
Um, the unique thing about them, Gary, is you can buy them as a and or. So it can
Okay.
be George Crumley and Gary Smith, which will
Wow.
allow both of us, or it can be Gary Smith or George Crumley, which would allow
Mhm.
one of us. So yeah, if I pass away and it's a or, um, yeah, you can invest the instrument just as if it was just you.
That's an awesome feature. I mean, setting it up right from the start. That is an
Hmm.
awesome feature, whether it's husband, wife, whether it's father, son, or what have you, or I would assume that you could do it also to a charity organization of your choice or a church or what have you. The
Hmm.
beneficiary probably doesn't matter, right? Okay,
Exactly.
that's excellent.
Ex-
Excellent. What else
Yeah,
can you
I
tell
mean
us?
it's got that kind of flexibility. So you just have to basically here again do your homework and making sure it fits your need.
Mhm.
That's the whole key.
Hmm. Well, I like what I've heard about it, and so it makes sense. Certainly, I wish I had heard about it longer. I mean, most of us do when you're up in the age of the crotchety old men. But hey, knowing what to do means that moving forward, you can do it. You still have an opportunity. And so that's what we like to talk about, opportunities, right, George?
Absolutely. Like I said, it's what and when you know it and how it's going to benefit you. So
Yep.
yeah, now you know.
Now you know. All right. Hey, we really appreciate you all tuning in to the Crotchety Old Men podcast. Look here, you can always find us on your favorite podcast station, whether it be iTunes, Earhart, Apple. I said iTunes, Spotify, Instagram, you name it, we're on it. So tune in to us if you want to hear a more in-depth review about some of these investments, some of the ideas and things that we talk about. Send us a line, drop us a line, send us a question or what have you, or a topic of something that you would like to hear about. Feel free to visit us at our website at crotchetyoldmenpodcast.com. Until we meet again, peace.
Peace.
You have been listening to the Crotchety Old Men Podcast, produced in conjunction with the Crotchety Old Men Podcast, LLC. The information contained in this podcast is provided for your listening enjoyment, as well as to provide information, education, opportunity, and exposure in the complicated world of finance. You can find us on your favorite podcast platform, including Google, Apple, iHeartRadio, or Spotify. For questions regarding this episode or any other episode, please contact us at info@thecrotchetyoldmenpodcast.com or visit our website at thecrotchetyoldmenpodcast.com.